It was just past 1 o'clock in the morning in Allentown, Pennsylvania. The summer air was thick and the heat felt suffocating. An exact match for my life at the time. I had just left a party on 2nd Street and I was walking home alone. I was utterly alone in a town buzzing with whispers about a 15-year-old who had disappeared just weeks before. Her bike, left abandoned along the street, that was the first sign that something was terribly wrong. But that night, my mind, I was a teenager, barely registered it. I was somewhere else in my head, lost in my own thoughts. I kept running my fingers through my curls, fresh from my perm. Then I remember I regretted it. It was tight, looked like Richard Simmons, that 1980s fitness icon. Now, it doesn't look so bad here, but that's because I washed the perm solution while it was still setting in. So it settled into this weird, half-committed combination of straight and curly. That whole year, it just felt off-kilter anyway. My father now lived an hour away. My mother spent 2 hours every day commuting back and forth from work. And so by necessity, the weight of the home rested on my teenage shoulders. It was like a boulder that wanted a permanent seat. And with my mom getting home late from her long commute, I became the family cook, usually serving up a very, very well done steak, because I almost always burnt it. I also had to help cover some of the bills with my part-time job. And on top of everything else, I became the caretaker for my annoying little sister. That's a lot for a teen. So yeah, I dipped out that night. While my mom was asleep, I went to a party. At the time, I didn't care about the risk. Please, I just wanted a break. Sure, the dangers outside existed, but I didn't understand their gravity. At least not at the time. So I'm on the walk home, and I hit the halfway mark, and it's the county jail. And I remember looking up at it, and I would later realize that the town's biggest threat that night, he wasn't inside that jail yet. And I would also later learn that I was walking that night literally through his hunting ground. That 15-year-old girl that I mentioned earlier, who went missing, she was murdered while delivering newspapers for the town's paper, The Morning Call. And he didn't stop with just one murder. He was a serial killer. At 17 years old, he became the youngest serial killer in Pennsylvania's history, killing 3 females and attacking others who survived. He primarily targeted young women and teenage girls, usually alone. One of the victims that summer was just a 5-minute walk from where I walked that night. 5 minutes. I was a teen. I was alone, just blocks away during those summer months when this serial killer was out there hunting and still free. Thank God that fate spared me. Not because I was smart, not because I was aware, but because I was lucky. That night has taught me countless immediate lessons, and I always think about those victims and their families. Their suffering is a profound part of my memory. Looking back, my need to escape that night, it was an impulse to run from my life's burdens. The instinct to avoid our problems, that's universal. It's that slow realization that our marriage is over, not in a fight, but after years and years of avoiding one hard conversation. It's that doctor's phone call about our health because we put it off until it was too late. Every time we close our eyes to what's real, we take one step closer to something that we may never recover from. So, what are you avoiding right now? Hey there, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe so that you can see my other videos.